You probably heard of people like Frederick Chopin, Mozart, J.S. Bach, and Joseph Haydn. But you probably haven't heard of the person who made the violins that all these violinists play.
Antonio Stradivari is this person. He is the person who made the violin that all these people play today. Even today, people believe he is one of the most amazing instrument makers and musicians.
Even today, people believe he is one of the most amazing instrument maker and musician. People believe he has changed the world of music. People treasure his instruments like gold. This godly instrument maker was humbly given the name Antonio Stradivari, instrument maker of God. Antonio was born in 1644, Cremona, Italy, but scientists are not 100% sure he was born in 1644, although the signatures on the violin indicate he was born in 1644. Antonio's parents were Alessandro Stradivari, son of Giulio Caesar Stradivari, and Anna Moroni, daughter of Leonardo Moro. Antonio's parents were married in 1622.
Their first house was the Casa Nuzia. They lived in it until 1680. Antonio's first wife's name was Francesca Ferraboschi. They had 6 children. Unfortunately, one of his infant sons died on the first week it was born. The children's name was Giulia Marie, Caterina, Francesco, Alexandro, and Omo Bono.
Unfortunately, Francesca died on May 20th, 1698, and 5 days later, she received a fancy funeral. The 5 children's names were Francesca Maria, Giovanni Battista Giuseppe, Giovanni Battista Martino, Giuseppe Antonio, and Paolo. None of Antonio's sons with Zambelli didn't do anything musically.
The violin has 4 strings. The strings are made out of horsehair. The body is made out of wood and then varnished. The word violin comes from the Latin word vitula, which means stringed instruments. The violin has a spruce top, maple ribs, and have a back of a neck and a bridge, a sound post, and sometimes a chin piece if the person wants to spend the extra money for comfort. The sound of the violin makes depends on 2 things, the varnish and the shape. The stuff they use to glue all the violin parts together is animal glue.
These days, Stradivarius violins are extremely precious because of the quality of the violin and the wood. Most Stradivarius violins go for $1.5 million. On all violins, Antonio writes where he made the violin and how old he was. Some people try and scam other people into buying a fake Stradivarius, but they avoid this by looking to see if there's a signature on the violin.
Now, in this current era, violins are being used in many musical groups, such as orchestras and celtic groups. Violinists play in major groups, like the song that is playing in the background. The London Symphony Orchestra is the group that made the song that is playing in the background. Violins are now known as one of the most popular instruments played. Now, violins are being used in all kinds of music groups.